I'm gonna do things a little differently here today. Instead of just reacting to a body cam footage video, I want to tell you about the one that I just watched. It's called Mom Loses It After Bully Crosses the Line. So it starts out with an initial 911 call that seems pretty fake, and I'll let you see why.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. There is a bunch of people standing outside my house trying to fight me.
Okay.
I'm scared for my life.
We're going to be sending them. Do you know how many people are outside?
How many? 5.
Okay, males, females?
There's 6 people. One of them is a big black male, and he will not leave until he puts his hands on me, he said.
She just really had to make it known that that guy was big and black, because that really fucking matters. So as you can see, this lady who's calling here, this seems kind of fake because this is pretty racist.
My name is Destiny Scott. I feel threatened.
Okay, just calm down for a moment. What did you say your name is?
Destiny Scott. I have a record, but they don't understand that I feel threatened right now. They are literally sitting on my property. And there's a bunch of kids out there, too, with them.
So that's the 911 call that pretty much kickstarts this entire saga into action. But notice how she conveniently left out a bit of information, specifically why those people are on her property wanting to beat her ass. And I gotta tell you, it's a pretty good reason why they're there.
Around the same time, a separate call reaches 911 dispatchers, one that offers a different perspective on the unfolding situation.
This grown woman just stopped my 11-year-old daughter in her head.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you stomp someone's daughter's head in, I think it's safe to say they're gonna fucking want you dead. Yeah, no, that's not a good thing you did. But notice how the first call kind of made it seem like she was the victim, as opposed to, you know, the actual fucking villain of the story. So the mom of this kid who this woman apparently beat the fuck up, she called 911 at the exact same time that the woman who actually did it did, and so now the police have 2 separate calls, and it could be anybody telling the truth, right? But the mom is pissed.
And I have it all on recording, too. Her and her daughter, while they was carrying a little baby with them, stopped an 11-year-old little girl at the park. Oh, you gonna kill me? She just said she gonna kill me when she's out of jail. Please do, honey, because you're gonna need all the police you want.
But the best part about all of it is that in the second call, you can hear the woman from the first call yelling at lady at the second call about how she's gonna kill her for calling the police. It's beautiful irony in that she was trying to play the victim, but ends up being the complete villain in another phone call.
Call your brothers, your dad, granny, call everybody you need. Come to my house now, sweetheart. I'm right here, baby. What you waiting for? I'm right here.
Okay, I'll have them meet you at the park, okay?
These 2 grown-ass women are having a yelling match in front of their house because one woman literally assaulted the other woman's daughter, but the 911 dispatcher is just like, okay, like, the cops are gonna meet you there, I guess. I don't know what to say here. I guess I'm gonna send the police over. Valid response. So basically the story is these kids were at a park and they're approached by a woman who's carrying a little baby, and the kids clearly do not like this lady because they are talking shit about her to each other. They're literally like standing on a playground, and this woman comes up. She doesn't like that they're talking shit about her, so she, you know, beats the shit out of one of the kids and then bounces, leaves the kid unconscious there, just laying there probably, and then I assume she bounces, and then the other kids go to get the mom, and then all of this starts unfolding. So, you know, we're not dealing with a stand-up citizen here. We're literally dealing with the trashiest person of all time, and her trashiness only really blooms, it only blossoms like a flower once the police get on the scene.
What's going on, guys?
Woman curb stomped my daughter at the park. They got it all on video. Knocked her unconscious.
Okay.
She has it all recorded right here. A friend recorded the entire thing. She has an entire lump on the side of her head right here, and she's gonna tell me it's because your daughter ran her mouth.
Okay. What does the lady that did it look like?
Her and the that was with her right here.
Booty shorts. All right, you guys do me favors? Okay. Appreciate it.
So the police get there, and the first thing they want to do, obviously, is talk to the woman who did this. But she doesn't want to come out because, get this, she's afraid that she might go to jail.
So are you
No, I'm not doing. She's upset. So what happened? That little girl was hitting her first. Like, she put her hands on Destiny first.
So I understand that she's upset, but we gotta talk to her, okay?
She won't come out. She's
won't
afraid
come
she's going
out?
to go to jail.
I wonder why she'd be afraid about going to jail. It's almost like she did something completely heinous and disgusting, like assaulting a child because she made fun of the way you look. Boo-hoo.
Are you Destiny?
Yep.
All right, Destiny. I need you to tell me what's going on, okay?
Little girl started running her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and she hit me, so I ran up on her and hit her back.
Destiny comes out here looking like the ogre of the swamp. Just takes her throne and then gives her rendition of what happened. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that if a kid is making fun of you, it doesn't give you the right to, you know, hit them at all, let alone knock them unconscious. But she just admitted openly that she smacked the child because she was running her mouth. I can see why the kids were making fun of her, so it's just so easy. And she's a terrible person. The kids were in the right here, let's be honest.
What did she say to you, and then how did she hit you? I need you to kind of break me down the whole story, okay?
Like this, and then she was sitting there calling her and then sitting there calling us both everything out of the book, and then that's how it went down.
And then she came up to you, slapped you in the face, where?
In my face.
In your face? Open hand?
Open hand.
Okay. And then you struck back, and that's kind of what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You can just tell by her body language, the smugness. She's an insufferable piece of fucking shit. But all of her family members are sitting out here. They have to defend her because they're family. But they know. They know that she's a piece of shit. So from Destiny's story, I don't know if I mentioned this, but her name's Destiny. But from her story, it seems that those kids were making fun of her child, calling her a fat ass. And then she came over there, and then they started calling both of them a fat ass. And Destiny couldn't let that slide. No. So she actually proved that she wasn't a fat ass by climbing, because they're on the playground, right? So she climbs up the playground and starts chasing the children down like an ogre, literally about to eat these children. That's so funny. But little does Destiny know that there's camera footage, so let's go ahead and watch that now.
The officer reviews the footage, which begins with the 11-year-old and several other children on a playground structure.
Whatever, ignore her. You can keep talking to her. Only thing funny here is that face and that ugly.
You thought I wasn't going to talk about the way these kids are fucking roasting this bitch alive right now? I'm totally going to talk about it. These kids are fucking ruthless, okay? Like, damn, if I was being talked about like this by some kids, it would probably hurt my fucking feelings. I'd be pretty mad too, but I wouldn't assault them. I would just be like, damn, that's pretty hurtful. You kids should go home. What are you even doing? Do you even have jobs or something? And then they'd look at me and say, get out of here, geezer. I'm just saying, kids these days are fucking ruthless.
She said, I'm gonna smack the I said, come do it with me. She never came up here. But she can't get up. Or you could have said, be quiet, Tootsie Roll, be quiet, Jelly Roll. She's literally a whole literally a whole
I'm gonna stop you right there. If you walk up to a group of children and you say to them, are you all running your dick suckers? You're implying sorry, you gotta go to jail. I don't know, we can't be having you around these streets, buddy. You gotta go to jail. Because what the actual fuck are you talking about? Well, children, mind you, literal children on a playground playing, as children tend to do, and you come up with that kind of language, they can talk that way amongst themselves, but once an adult starts talking to you like that, we've hit weird. We are now in weird territory.
Go ahead, run your faces. On this side, that's me. On your faces.
I didn't do that.
Call the cops.
Call the cops. They're
you a snitch?
Yup.
Yup, I'm a snitch when you're a whole out. Because you're a snitch and you're scared of me.
Yup. I didn't do that. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I didn't do that. I have no part in it. There's a whole police camera right there. Oh, that's your child? That's your kid? He's cute.
Now.
Talking about.
Now what? Now what? Now what? You wanna keep running your sucker? Huh? Huh? You gonna keep running your sucker? Tell me no.
She ran up there and was stomping my daughter.
Her?
That grown big lady.
I don't think they showed any of the stomping, but as you could clearly see from that video, this woman is unhinged. She chased that child down from the playground to beat her the fuck up, basically. Those kids called it immediately. They were on the money. You're an adult. What are you doing? As soon as that adult climbed the play structure you guys are on, they sensed the danger. They knew. But I don't think they knew that she would actually assault. I don't think kids usually expect to get beat up by adults when, you know, they're being kids and just standing around doing nothing. But this woman's ego wasn't having none of it. No. These hands are rated E for everyone. Okay. All right. So the cops watched that video and they clearly were like, yeah, that looks like assault. That's not good. We got to go get her. So they get up and they, you know, start to arrest her. But clearly this lady's not going to go down without swinging first. So the cops go to arrest her, but then she starts aggravating the other lady as she's getting arrested.
So what happened? So she's saying that she was running her mouth to them. They started yelling back and forth. She slapped her. How old are you?
19.
If she's fucking 19, I must be 55, because what the fuck? That is the oldest 19-year-old I've ever seen in my goddamn life. This woman looks like she's 35. I don't know. It could just be me.
So
The kid hit you?
Yes.
Okay. What happened after that? Where were you guys
We
at?
started fighting. We was up at the park on the thing, and I ran up to her because she was talking my so I talked my back. She hit me and I hit her back.
How'd you hit her back?
All I did was smack her in the face and start smacking her around.
You didn't do nothing else?
That's an admission, by the way. That's an admission of guilt.
Video and I just watched it. So you're gonna be under arrest. Stand up and put your hands on your back.
Bro.
Stand up and put your hands on your back.
Look at her laughing and smiling. Just know people are coming after you, ho. No people are coming after you. No people are coming after you.
I would recommend not saying anything to further incriminate yourself.
She needs to shut the up. Nobody asked her to run her suckers. Nobody asked you to run your suckers. And that girl man tried to threaten and kill me too. Oh, I'll die in jail and you'll make sure of it.
So yeah, these two don't like each other, clearly. So now it's pretty much over. That's all she wrote. The cops have done their job. They've arrested a literal monster, an ogre, if you will. Now she's gonna go down to the station and get booked. But all before that can happen, this ogre still has some gas in the tank. So she's gonna take it upon herself to continue to agitate the mother of the child who just got assaulted. And unfortunately, she successfully rage baits her into getting arrested.
You think she's so cute. And I hope your daughter dies.
You watch this and get my car up.
Go ahead, hit.
Stop! Hey!
He really, she really,
It's always a good idea to try to assault a lady in front of the cops. That's just unfortunate. That's a troll right there who got what they wanted. They successfully rage baited you into getting yourself arrested. Now you look like a fool. They got what they wanted. And just a terrible situation all around. I also like how the kid tried to scream like a banshee as her mom's getting arrested. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? And the mother she's trying to use this excuse of, oh, she wants my daughter to die. She's wishing that my daughter dies, when literally 3 seconds ago, she herself was telling that lady to like die. She was saying the exact same thing. So I think this mom wanted to throw hands, but literally couldn't. And then she thought she had an opportunity to, but the cops were like, nah. In my humble opinion, she should have started throwing hands before the cops got there. But then she still would have gotten arrested. But she would have actually gotten a punch in. What's worse, not getting the punch in and getting arrested, or getting arrested and having gotten the punch in? One of those is assault, so one of those is worse. But it's the satisfaction, the temporary satisfaction.
Really though? She just said, I don't know. I hope we go to the same pod.
You can't try to assault someone in front of the police.
Sorry. You're right.
I'm not saying what she said was right.
She couldn't stop my daughter. And
I understand.
I'm trying so hard. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard. Oh my
Just be pressed for now, okay? We're just going to sit you down here.
My youngest is right here.
So yeah, even the officers are like, yeah, I get it, but we can't really let you assault her right in front of us while we're here. But we get it. Look, if the law wasn't a thing, they'd probably tase her for being a bitch. But you know, it is what it is. She gets successfully rage baited into getting arrested. But fortunately for her, she didn't actually assault that lady. So all she gets charged with is like obstruction for getting in the officer's way. They took the little girl to the hospital because they said she got a concussion. So they took her to the hospital. Mom went with her to the hospital. Mom got obstruction, and then Destiny, the bitch who got arrested, she got 18 months of jail. So in comparison to the mom and the child, I think she got the worst end of the stick. But the story doesn't end there, sports fans, because guess what? The lady who assaulted someone ended up assaulting another person while this trial was pending.
On June 18, 2025, while her felony case was still pending, she was arrested again on a separate misdemeanor assault charge. She pleaded no contest, was found guilty, and received a sentence of 180 days in jail.
Yeah, so she basically got time added because of some other thing that she did. Obviously, this lady is unhinged. Look at it this way. If she assaults more people, she'll spend more time in jail. Who's going to take one for the team? It won't be me. Will you do it, please? Keep her off the streets. Just saying. No, but that's it. That's the whole story. A child gets assaulted. The mom gets rage baited by the assaulter. And then both the assaulter and the mom end up in jail. Well, the assaulter ended up in jail. And then the mom ends up with misdemeanor charges that she has to fight in court, which does suck, but it's better than jail. Yeah, I just thought that story was crazy, and I had to share my thoughts on it because wow, there are some real pieces of shit out there who put their hands on children for literal words. But thank you for watching. So I'm gonna leave now. I have nothing left to talk about. So thanks for watching, but that's about it. See ya.